as it's a body awareness practice, you might want to lie down, but also you're very welcome to do the practice sitting. So just taking a few moments to make yourself comfortable. So whatever posture you choose, choosing one that feels grounded, where you feel connected with the earth and stable physically. And also choosing a posture where your spine feels lengthened and aligned, with the chin slightly tucked in so that the back of the neck is nice and long. And you can have the eyes open with a relaxed downward gaze, or you can close the eyes. So this is a body awareness practice. So our intention for this practice is to be curious about the arising, the displaying and the dissolving of body sensations as we move. And then relating that experience to the arising, displaying and dissolving of thoughts in the mind. And I will guide us through the practice, so no need to do anything, just allow my words to drop into the mind and then allow the mind to unfold the meditation of its own accord. Cultivating an attitude of kindness and curiosity. And then connecting for a moment with your motivation, the reasons why you've joined this meditation. Maybe you hope to benefit in some way. Increase your self-awareness perhaps. And then becoming aware of the whole of the body, from the crown of the head all of the way down to the tips of the toes. Becoming aware of the whole body from the left side of the body all of the way across to the right side of the body. Aware of the body from the inside of the body all of the way through to the outside of the body. Allowing the whole body to rest, supported unconditionally by the ground and surrounded by space. And then tuning into the sensations of breathing in the body. You might like to breathe in a little more deeply than usual. Breathing out a little longer, but without any strain. Seeing if it's possible to make the in-breath and the out-breath a similar length. And taking our focus all the way down the legs to the toes. And for the next few breaths, on the in-breath, curling the toes. And on the out-breath, releasing and relaxing the toes. Curious about the arising of sensations in the toes as you do this. How the sensations display themselves. The mind effortlessly knows the sensations. And how the sensations dissolve with the movement. So breathing in, curling the toes. Breathing out, relaxing the toes. And then on the next in-breath, stretching and straightening, separating the toes. And breathing out, relaxing the toes. And just repeating this a few times with the breathing. Curious about the arising, displaying, and dissolving of sensation in the toes as you breathe in and stretch and separate the toes. And breathe out, release and relax the toes. What are you noticing? And then on the next in-breath, pointing the whole of both feet. And then breathing out, relaxing the feet. Doing this a few more times with the breathing. Maybe larger area of sensation arising, displaying and dissolving with this movement. Curious about what that's like. And then on the next in-breath, pushing the heels away and lifting the toes towards the shins. Breathing out, relaxing the feet. So breathing in, flexing the feet, bringing the toes towards the shins. Breathing out, releasing, relaxing the feet. Noticing the display of sensation changing as you move. And then allowing the feet to rest in stillness. Opening to the patterns of sensation happening across the whole of both of the feet. Open to the space within which these sensations are happening. And then on the next out breath, letting go of the feet, moving up to the lower legs and clenching the muscles of the lower legs as you breathe in. And as you do this, other parts of the body might join in, and that's really not a problem. Just curious about the coming and going of sensation. Maybe noticing changes of intensity as sensation arises, displays and dissolves. And then for the next few in-breaths, clenching the thigh muscles as you breathe in, releasing as you breathe out. Curious about how the sensations are effortlessly known. They display themselves. And on the next out breath, relaxing both legs, becoming curious about the patterns of sensations happening across both of the legs. Any sense of tingling, sparkling of sensation, and differences in intensity. Also becoming curious about the space within which these sensations arise. And then on the next out breath, letting go of the legs and shifting our focus to the buttocks. And breathing in, clenching the buttocks. Breathing out, releasing and relaxing. Again, curious about any arising, displaying, dissolving of sensation with this movement. And then on the next in-breath, just Gently arching the low back if that's comfortable for you, and then breathing out, releasing the low back. Again, curious about any arising, displaying, dissolving of sensation as you move. Sensation changing. How do you experience this? And then on the next in-breath, flattening the low back. So pushing the low back into the chair or the ground. And breathing out, releasing. And next, bringing your attention to the belly, breathing out, pushing the belly out, should I say, as you breathe in, relaxing the belly as you breathe out. So breathing in, pushing the belly out, and then breathing out, relaxing the belly, noticing any arising, displaying, dissolving of sensation as you make this movement repeatedly. And then on the next in-breath, sucking in the belly, and then breathing out, relaxing the belly. How are sensations changing with this movement? And then for the next few in-breaths, breathing in and expanding the rib cage, and breathing out, releasing, relaxing the rib cage. Curious about any display of sensation, arising, dissolving. And then moving up to the shoulders, breathing in, hunching the shoulders, breathing out, releasing the shoulders. Noticing moving sensation, changing sensation. And then we're going to make the opposite movement. So breathing in, pushing the shoulders down, and breathing out, releasing, relaxing the shoulders. Again, as you make the movement each time, noticing the coming and going of sensation. How sensation arises, displays itself, and then dissolves. And on the next in-breath, curling the shoulders forwards towards the collarbones, and then breathing out, releasing this movement. And then making the opposite movement, breathing in, pulling the shoulders back, pulling the shoulder blades together, and breathing out, releasing, relaxing the shoulders. Curious about the coming and going of sensation. How do you experience this? And then allowing the shoulders to come to rest, and becoming aware of the patterns of sensation happening across the whole of the torso, between the shoulders and the hips. Maybe you experience sensation as a tingling or a sparkling, different intensities. And then opening to the space within which the sensations tingle and sparkle. And now letting go of the torso and becoming aware of the hands. And as you breathe in, making a fist of both hands and breathing out, releasing, relaxing both hands. Curious about the arising, displaying, dissolving of sensation in the hands as you move in this way. And then as you breathe in, stretching and separating the fingers, stretching the palms, breathing out, releasing the hands. A few more times. Sensing the coming and going of sensation. And then on the next in-breath, clenching the muscles in the arms, and then releasing, relaxing the arms. Noticing the arising, displaying, dissolving of sensation as you clench and relax both arms. And then on the next in-breath, rolling the shoulders back and down, pulling the shoulder blades down the back, breathing out, releasing this. Breathing in, rolling the shoulders up, back, and then pulling the shoulder blades down the back. And breathing out, releasing a few more times. Noticing sensation change. Be curious about how the mind effortlessly knows the sensations. Then allowing the shoulders, the arms, and the hands to rest in stillness. Curious about the patterns of sensation happening across the arms and the hands just now. How do you experience this? As a tingling or a sparkling or varying intensities? And then opening to the space within which these sensations are happening. And then releasing, letting go of the arms and the hands. Moving up to the jaw and tensing the jaw and the neck muscles as you breathe in. And then breathing out, releasing and relaxing the muscles of the jaw and the neck a few more times. Breathing in, clenching the jaw, the neck muscles, breathing out, release. Curious about coming and going of sensation. And then for the next few in-breaths, pushing the tongue into the roof of the mouth. And then breathing out, releasing that. Noticing changing sensation. And then breathing in, clenching the muscles of the face, scrunching up the face. And then breathing out, releasing, relaxing the face. Again, curious about the arising, the display, the dissolving of sensation as you move the face in this way. Curious about how these sensations and their changing is effortlessly known. And then relaxing the face, becoming aware of whatever sensations are happening across the head and neck region. Maybe tingling, maybe sparkling, different intensities. And then opening to the space within which these sensations are arising, displaying, and dissolving. And now, once more, becoming aware of the whole body, from the crown of the head all of the way down to the tips of the toes, from the back of the body all of the way through to the front of the body. From the inside of the body all of the way to the outside of the body. Allowing the whole body to rest, unconditionally supported by the ground beneath. And just as we can allow the body to rest in this way, allowing the mind to rest in the unconditional support of the body. Becoming curious now about the arising, displaying, and dissolving of thoughts in the mind. Just as we were aware of the arising, displaying, and dissolving of sensations. And any time you notice you've become distracted, that the mind has wandered, no problem, just curious about where it's gone. And then coming back to being present, grounded in the body, mind resting in the body, curious about the sparkling of thoughts in the mind. The arising, displaying, dissolving of thoughts. Noticing how the thoughts are effortlessly known. Opening to the space within which the thoughts are happening. And whenever the mind wanders, not a problem. Where's it gone? What were you thinking about? Then once more, grounding in the body. Mind resting in the body as the body rests on the ground. Curious about the arising, displaying, dissolving of thoughts. The movement or sparkling of thoughts. Opening to the space within which the thoughts are sparkling. As we come to the end of this practice, appreciating ourselves for making the time to come and practice together, to prioritize our mental health and well-being. Acknowledging any benefit from the practice, any sense of peace or calm or relaxation, any insight into the arising of sensation, the arising of thoughts, the space within which they arise, and cultivating the wish that all these benefits grow for all of us here and are shared in particular with those people or groups of people mentioned in the chat box. Anybody in particular that we bring to mind just now. So that the benefit from our practice spreads into our world, flowing outwards in ever widening circles. Okay, so maybe having a little bit of a stretch, a roll of the shoulders. If you've been lying down, maybe hook the knees into the chest and gently rock from side to side. No rush to get up.